Yeah. Plus the mouse with our thoughts on the season 3 finale of High School Musical the series. Oh boy. Are you sure you're gonna be okay up there? Yeah. Because we were saying towards the episode we can't put the bone Nini up here. Which I'll do it. If you're not, let me know. Yeah. Oh my god, what a lot of punch in there, eh? I'm not just talking about Channing. We can't repeat what you said during that scene. Nope. No, we can't tell the boys and girls what you called them in that scene. Began with a C. It began with a C. I C bombed. Yeah, but we can't repeat. He said no. So there we go. We have now reached the end of this train wreck of a season. Oh my god, has it been a tough one to watch? Absolutely. It has not been enjoyable, actually, to watch full stop. There have been moments where we literally have to want to pull our hair out and just go, ah! Yeah, and scream our heads off. Yeah. We've made it. 8 episodes are down, and we've made it. And of course, we've had to say goodbye to Nini. We'll come on to that and everything else during this epic episode, because Showtime had finally arrived. Yeah, it finally arrived. We were probably going to see if they could pull off Frozen at all. Not well. No, not well. I just think no. It could have been a little bit better, but then again, we've hardly seen them do any rehearsals, so I'm not surprised it wasn't really as good as it could have been. Yeah. But all the drama. First off, Big Red, he came back! Oh, that was a surprise. That was a surprise. I think the idea Nini coming back was supposed to be a surprise, but we kind of knew she was going to come back at some point, given how this is her final season. Yeah, so we said, after we lost one episode 2, we said she's going to come back at some point. Yeah, so for me, it had to be the finale. That's kind of how I for to bow out. And done quite beautifully, yeah. But oh my god, Big Red has not seen that coming. Well, I thought this was going to be the perfect opportunity for Ashley to confess to him. I've actually had feelings for one of the girls. Yes! Yeah, come on, tell the truth! Tell him! Yeah, tell him! Truth time! Yeah, you may not have a label yet, but come on, tell the truth! You're swinging! Oh, hang on, is swinging the right word? I don't know. Is swinging the right word? I'm not sure if swinging is the right word, but I've said it. She kind of is technically swinging. But, that scene, what he did in intermission, yeah, when he and Ashley went to have a little talk together, and he was like saying, oh, do you know what? When people spend time apart and everything and that, and she's like, yeah, I think I'm probably thinking it too, like, I'm like, where's this going? And then he said, I think you're the one. And we were like, no! We're like, oh no! He went there! That's going even further than the I love you. You normally do the I love you bomb first. Yeah, that's like, he's done that all wrong. He's done it in the wrong order. You're supposed to do the I love you first, then go, you're the one. It's like, oh. Because we're watching this. We've seen everything that's happened throughout the season. We know Ashley is kind of swing. I'm going to say swinging. Until she says she's assigned herself a label, I'm saying she's swinging. We've been seeing Ashley swing all throughout the season, so we know there's something going on. We're just not sure if it's with Bao or is it with Maddox. We'll have to wait until season 4 to find that out. But it was just so uncomfortable because, you know, he literally could have said everything there. He could have said, actually, I've seen someone else. Yeah, yeah, I actually did the dirty, I cheated on you. Yeah. Yeah, or it's not you, it's me, speech. It's always like a bullshit. Yeah. Yeah, but he actually, but no, he went there and he said, I think you're the one. I was like, oh no. No. No, why did he go there? And he's still none the wiser. Now, he is still none the wiser to the fact his girlfriend is swinging. Yeah, oh, that has got to be addressed in the final season. That's got to be. That has got to be addressed. Because he's now all puppy-eyed, thinking, I've met the love of my life. And she's like, oh, I don't know if I really continue being with him. I don't even still like... yeah. Do I fancy the ladies? Yeah, she's still going through that, isn't she? She's still trying to figure it out. She's kind of technically still in the figuring it out stage, yeah. It's like, oh my god. That was so cringe to watch, because like, where's this going? Where's this going? I'm like, oh no. He is going to be crushed in the final season if Ashley comes out and says, actually, no, sorry. Actually fancy the ladies, so you and me are going to board that train. A split bill! Choo-choo! And, ooh, be a bit massive derailment. Ooh. Trees on the line, everything. Ooh, okay, right, but, oh, God. It would have been a nice surprise if there wasn't a lot of drama to come with it. Yeah. Because he could have been like Nini, being a supportive friend. Yep. But no, we had to have the drama in. It was just like, oh my god. Well, speaking of drama, all season long, they've been doing this reality TV style documentary thing. And oh my god. This episode proved why you do not do documentaries, biz documentaries full stop. That's why you don't see them on the telly or your stream platforms if you are the youths of today. Yeah, you don't see it. Oh my god, we've wanted, I think it's better to say, we have wanted Channing's blood since day one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We have been after his blood since day one. Yeah. And he literally dug his own grave in that finale. Yeah. Dug his own grave. And yet he still got the last laugh. Yes. Well, he did say, when he finally got the heave-ho, he did say, I get fire-started editing. So I was like, oh. Yeah, oh. Be careful what you wish for there. It's like, yes, the villain's going, with his tail between his legs, but, oh. Yeah. And it was until we got that trailer that we saw what they were saying. I was like, oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my. Yeah. Because he was literally saying like before the stage, like, I mean, right, let's look. I've got all these cameras lit around all around the theatre. If I was in their shoes, and I'd learned that some. Can I say I'm allowed to say my favourite swear, I'm allowed to say bastard on time. You can say bastard, you can't say stupid. Can't say stupid. Okay, right. If I was in their shoes and some bastard told me there are serious amount of cameras around the stage, I would have got a crowbar. I would have just go around, by there and just smashing every single last one of them up. And just ripping out, just smashing them all to pieces, whilst singing Frozen. Yeah. Because that's not okay. That is not okay. No, that is not okay. No, you cannot put cameras around the theatre on opening night and expect to just go along with it. No, it does not work. The only... Yeah, okay, go for it. The only exception is to that is if you're filming the show to put on Disney Plus, like with Hamilton. Yeah! Like with Hamilton. Yeah. Yeah. That's... Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's fine. That is the only time... The only time you're allowed... It is acceptable to have cameras at a theatre show is if you're filming it for either home media or you're going to put it on a streaming service like what they did with Hamilton in Disney Plus during COVID. Yeah. And we have seen it on Disney Plus. Yeah. We have. Yep. And we will be going to be seeing it in November. Live. Actually live. Yeah. So very looking forward to actually seeing it live. Because like I say, I always say you can't beat live theatre. Yeah. No, okay, I can agree with you there. Yeah, okay. That is the only time I would allow a theatre production to be fit to have cameras near it. That's the only exception. Rest of the time, don't do it. But if I was in their positions and I heard that, I would have literally just got a crowbar to go and smashing all the cameras while singing Frozen. Yeah. So yeah, because no, that's a no-go. That's a no-go. No, that is a no-go. So you probably should be relieved that you were in primary school at the beginning of social media. Oh, alright, because can you imagine today if you were a student today and all your school assemblies, Christmas productions would be filmed and put on probably Insta or YouTube. I'll take that. Yeah, because I was in primary school pretty much at the dawn of social media. I began reception in 2002, so a good 21 years ago now. I was in reception 2002, left primary school 2009, and then by the time I was in high school, all the others was just starting to become... When I was in primary school, Facebook, YouTube... MySpace. Remember, everybody had a MySpace. I didn't. But everybody else who was old enough to have a MySpace did have a MySpace. And then by the time I got to high school, you had your Spotify, your Instagram, your Snapchat. Yeah, but I was so lucky that I was in that age where social media was not a thing. Or not as big as the things it is today, and people were just obsessed with it. Although, in my day, you would have the camcorder. Oh, yeah. You would have the I can't remember if any of my school assemblies or productions did get recorded with a camcorder. But that would have been the equivalent of what we had for social media in my primary school days. I actually kind of do miss the day of camcorders. Because you would see people using them, and it's just like, it's just... But yeah. But that just was too far. And you still try to go reality show mode. Like, punch pick people, throw things, water each other's faces, rip people's weaves out. Like, hold on a minute, is this RuPaul? Sashay. It's like, is this supposed like a RuPaul's Drag Race? Just catfighting. It definitely would be Desperate Housewives stuff. There definitely would be bitch fighting in in Real Housewives. When you said rip people's weaves, I was like, ow, hold on, it's not Drag Race. It's not that. It's like, what? Challenge reached. And this wasn't even at its peak now. At that point, Challenge reached the point where kick him in the balls. Yeah, absolutely. And during intermission, when they're all coming backstage, Maddox said, if someone sees Shannon, punch him. And you were like, me! Can I do it? Well, he did dirty to our Courtney. He did dirty to our Courtney. But I was like, can I punch him? Please. Can I do it? Oh my god. I think you probably would have already done it. just come from behind. Yeah. Yeah, get him behind and smash his camera in front of him. And make sure cut him all the shards. Yeah. Oh, it's going violent today. But he had it coming, boys and girls. Yeah, he had it coming. Yeah. So let's get to that. So we only saw 2 numbers from 3. Oh! Sorry, I forgot the lullaby. Sorry. We saw 3. Good job, we've got you. Good job, we've got you. We saw 3 numbers from the musical. 2 from the first act, 1 from the second act. The numbers we saw in the first act was Carlos doing his Olaf in Summer. It just felt way too camp, that scene. Not because Carlos is LGBT, but it just felt very comical, a bit too silly, a bit too camp. Yeah, because when we've seen the musical, no one's laughed the whole way through that scene. No. No. And you still do the don't you dare. Well, we love Olaf. Yeah, we love Olaf. Every time I hear in Summer, whenever Crystal does that bit, I always have to go, don't you dare. That's the only time I side with Anna. She's not one of my faves, let's face it. Pluto is actually sitting next to 2 of my 3 favourites from Frozen. We're just missing an Elsa. Yeah, that's what. Yeah. Well, we could have, because they did sell Elsa and Anna's at the West End production. Yeah, but they were done. Yeah, but they were kind of creepy looking Persian dolls. Yeah, and it was like when they were kids. They were dressed as. Do you remember? Yeah, remember the merch store? Yeah. The Elsa looked like weird little porcelain dolls with really creepy looking faces. And they were stars when they were kids. So I just thought, no, give me these 2. But no, we are missing an Elsa, because Elsa, Earth, and Sven are my favourite 3 from Frozen. But yeah, so we've got 2 of my 3 favourites here. We're just missing an Elsa. Wow. But yeah, anyway. That's for another time. Yeah, we had that. And then Courtney did the big number, Let It Go. Now, Courtney's been battling anxiety about the whole season. And I really would love it in the final season this to expand on a little, because I've been saying throughout season 3, it's felt a bit too rushed. And for a storyline like that, you can't rush it. No. You cannot rush a storyline like that. You've got to let it go its natural flow and natural pace. But I felt it's been a bit rushed for storyline. And that was the worst thing you could have done to anybody, let alone somebody who was going through anxiety. Because she was doing so well. She was. And then Channing cut the lights, and it was just like, and that was when you yelled C word. You C word. Yeah. We can't even do the clean version of it either, because that will still sound rude. Oh yeah, Dick, we can't do that one either. No. I don't get why people call it that either. Just see you next Tuesday. Why do people call it that? I don't get it. Because to me, that just means I'll see you next Tuesday. Not you C word. I know, right? Because I first heard that on the episode of Shag and Mide Annoyed. When Rosie was telling Chris that all her pet that Rosie's mother said that in front of the kids. I was like, no, I thought, well, that should mean it's see you next Tuesday. As in, I'll see you this next Tuesday. Not you massive C word. I know. I don't think I ever call it that. Just say the word, or just say C-bomb. C-word. What? There is no way of making that word. Just like how you can't stand the Q word. There's no way of making the C word sound really rude. I know, right? And yet apparently supposed to be a nicer way to say it. There's no nice way to say that word. No. There's no. It's like, I don't get it. No. But he was a massive see you next Tuesday. He was. That's the worst bit to do. But it did kind of tie in with the outside story because Courtney had to really sort of muster the courage to carry on. And she did. And then they managed to get it all back on track. And she did it brilliantly. Managed to end the number quite brilliantly. Yeah. It wasn't as impressive as it is done on the West End. But I don't know, the way they do the costume change in the production, it's brilliant, isn't it? It's like, blink and you miss it. It's brilliant. And Smotherbox is brilliant in the West End. She is. She so is. But yeah, but just... And then, of course, yeah, intermission, and then Max goes to... If someone sees Channing, punch him. I'll do it. Right. Then second act, we got one more second act, and that was Christoph's Lullaby, which is a new song written for the musical. It's done when Christoph's begging Grandpappy to try and help Anna. Now, we of course know there's, and Grandpappy did say, there's no way I can help Anna. But Christoph's like, oh, just do it anyway. And it's like, okay, fine. So then, alright. Then Christoph does this lullaby. It's a now, when we first saw the musical, I thought that was a pretty song. But at the same time, I'm thinking in my head, is that only there so Christoph gets a proper song? Yep. If only they had done the joke version of Rain Isabel and people that band. But the end credits! Why didn't I get a proper song? That only makes sense if you have got the deluxe version of the Frozen soundtrack. That only makes sense if you've got that. Or just Google it online, or just YouTube it. You'll find it. Yeah, that's what I think. Cause it is a pretty song. Yeah. But in the back of my mind, I'm thinking it's only in there so Christoph can say, "I got a song." Yeah. Do you know what I think is brilliant? How in the musical, everybody gets a song, including Hans. Yeah. Hans even gets a reprise. Yeah. It's not as big of a song as some of the others I get. Yeah. But yeah. How have I not thought about that? We've seen the musical a couple of times now. How have I not realised that before? Yeah. Everybody gets a song. Wow. Brilliant. Yeah. Very well done there. Yeah. But technically Hans gets his song before Christoph did officially. Because Frozen the musical came out before Frozen 2. Yeah, so yeah. But yeah. Yeah. It's a bit of a number, but yeah. Yeah. Shall we get to Nini? Because we'll come back to Channing's meddling at the end. I think we should get Nini done first, and then we can slag the ending off. That is. Because we knew that going into season 3, this was going to be the last to feature Nini. So do you want to do it one more time for the road? It's a way for Nene with Nene. Yeah. Nene's gone. How are we going to be able to do our thoughts on season 4 without you saying Nene at some point? You're not going to cope. No, you're just not going to cope. You are so not going to cope. Was that one of your favourite episodes from the first season? It was up there. It was a good one. I'm not sure if I could say it's a favourite, but it was just. It's just something I just thought that's just stuck with me ever since we started watching the show. Well, that's the beauty of it. Sometimes those things do stick, but yeah, you just. No, but how are you going as a coach doing season 4 and you can't do that? Oh. You're going to have to hope that they keep referencing Nini throughout the season, otherwise you're not going to be able to do it. He's not going to last. He will not last. we knew Code Season was going to be her final season. We got, we haven't seen her since episode 2. Yeah. And the awkwardness of Marvin. Oh no! Well, she's fine. She's come to tell you that it's all fine now. But anyway, that was at the time. That was anybody want tea? Coffee? Soda? Okay, fine, I'll just stay. Okay, so we knew at some point she had to come back. Yeah, because she needed to do her. Yeah, her exit. And I think it was done very well. I think they handled it very, very beautifully. It could have been real soppy. It could have been really sad. But they didn't. They did it quite beautifully. I did feel like I was way up, though, when Miss Jen was reading the letter. And then, obviously, the shenanigans just snapped me back right out of it. Yeah. So yeah, because Nini, she's been settling quite well on the west side. Her mother's seems now be fine. And they're like suggesting maybe she should go and do senior year there. Yeah. Not come back to East High. Yeah. I'm going to make her decision after the show. Yeah. That scene when Mitch was telling Smith, that was done so beautifully. It was another classic moment where that makes us realise why and remind us why we love Miss Jen. Yeah. And she better be back in full swinging in season 4. Yeah, because we've missed her. We have missed. I felt this season has had a massive hole because we haven't had Miss Jen pretty much for the entire run. Well, I think if she was there for the entire run, none of this shenanigans would have even happened. Okay, she did unleash the horrors of the competition last season, but that's nothing compared to what this lot are being out to. Oh yeah, a competition is less worse than put yourselves on a reality TV show. Yeah, okay, no. But yeah, but this season has been lacking that Miss Jen energy that we need. Yeah. So, and whenever she has popped up, she has literally just made the most of every single second. Yeah. And people that see her saying, Nini, that okay, whatever you decide to do is good either way. Yeah. There's no right or wrong decision here. If you want to stay, that's great. If you want to go. Yeah. Spread your wings. Yeah. And fly. Yeah. And the way she said, look, there's a fire pit. You know, if you're there, you're coming back to us. If not, all the best. And it was just so hard. I know at the end, after the show when Miss Jen's like, Nini! It's like, and we knew she wasn't going to be there. She had that note for Miss Jen. It was so moving, and I was welling up at that point. It was just so moving, and Nini has been such a huge character. She's going to be missed. And I was welling up, but unfortunately, it didn't take me long to be snapped out of it when we had all shenanigans come back. Yeah. That really should have been the final scene. Yeah. It really should have ended there. I know we had to get more drama done, but that is how really it should have ended. Yeah. Miss Jen goes to the fire pit, sees that Nini's not there, finds the note, reads it. We see Nini in the car drives away, and to playing Born to be Brave, and that should have been then cut. That's a wrap on season 3, end credits, roll. Yeah. That's how, you're right, that is how it should have ended. That's how the season should have ended. It would have been a beautiful way to end the season, and also a beautiful way to send Nini off. It's also going to feel weird that she's not going to have a song in season 4. Oh, God. Yeah, that's bizarre. That's weird. Because in every season, she has contributed at least one great hit, original hit, to the show. That's going to feel very, very weird in season 4. I know, right? That's going to feel weird. But of course, we have got her second hour to look forward to. Not long. It's nearly here. It is nearly here. That's gonna be one of my that's probably gonna be one of my bad presents from you this year, isn't it? And we'll have to see. Is it gonna be as swear as the first one? I know, but yeah, it's gonna that's gonna feel very, very weird to not have a Nini song in season 4. That feels wrong. That feels really wrong, but understandable. Yeah. But it was a beautiful way for her to go. I mean, it'd be lovely if she could pop up at the end of the final season, but I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Right, so we'll finish off, because sadly that was not credit at the end. Yeah. We had Channing get dismissed. And he says, of course, well, I get fire still the editing. So it's like, yeah. Oh, yeah. And so 1 month later, he gets the last laugh. They're all there, ready for the screening. Corbin shows in the trailer, and he's like, I've not seen this. Now, you know it's bad when the person in charge of the whole thing says, even I've not seen this. Right. That should be your warning sign that it's not going to end well. And it did not end well. It went full-blown Real Housewives. The setting of it, yeah. It went full-blown Real Housewives. And the way it was edited, it just made everybody look so bad. But you had no sympathy for them. Nope. 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 Because I'm sorry, they had it coming. Right. I'm sorry, but they had it coming. Okay. Right. To quote Chicago. Oh, he's not even seen Chicago. I don't care. To quote Chicago, they had it coming. Right. They brought this on them. Yes, that footage looks bad, but I'm sorry, they had it coming. It just reminded me back in the days of Celebrity Big Brother when when the celebrities come out and they see the footage of what's been on in there, and they just have to these weird expressions like, I'm like, well, no, you brought it yourself. Tear to shreds, Davina! Yeah, tear to shreds! Or in Emma's case, thanks everybody. Done. You don't get to show sympathy on this show, Misty. We know what you did. We all saw the footage. Yeah. Please, ITV, don't bring back Celebrity Big Brother. No, please don't. Please. Do not bring back Celebrity Big Brother. Just don't do it. Don't do it. No. Do not. Don't. Please don't bring back Celebrity Big Brother. I do not want Celebrity Big Brother back. I feel very queasy about how they're going to do the regular Big Brother, but I do not want ITV to bring Celebrity Big Brother back. Well, where else would they air it? If they keep doing Love Island twice a year, and we get shoved to the autumn, there's no time to do it. Well, yeah, but just no. But yeah, but they had it coming. If you allow, because let's face it, they played the game of reality TV. They fell into the trap. They gave Channing, we had a whole episode on it. Was it episode 5? Yeah. We had a whole episode on it when they literally just fed Channing every single piece that he needed to make them look bad. To make them look like arseholes. And they are arseholes, but doing it. I think that's not the American way. Well, I can't do the American way of saying arse, so I'm sorry, you guys have that instead. If I had an American accent, then I probably would be able to do it, but I can't. But they brought it on themselves. Now, we are supposed to build shots like, oh my god. I just watched it like... Yeah, because that is, oh my god. Yeah. But they brought it on themselves. Yeah. If you do reality TV and you feed the producers everything they want you to give them, and then you come out and see the end result, you don't like it, well, I'm sorry, that's on you. You should not have done it. No, you should not have done it. No. So, I have no sympathy for people who make a fool of themselves on reality TV, because you have fed the producers exactly everything they needed for them to get the ratings they need to potentially get a second commission. To get a recommission. Yeah. So, to quote Chicago, and yes, I've not seen Chicago, but to quote Chicago, they had it coming. They absolutely 100% got what they deserved, and I hope they're all proud of themselves. I hope it was worth it. I hope they're all proud of themselves. So that's going to create a lot of drama going to season 4. Well, there already is a lot of drama going to season 4. Ashley's got to tell Big Red that she's swinging. Yeah, because she didn't do it. She had a golden opportunity in the season 9 to do it. She didn't do it. Well, now you got to do it in season 4. Yeah. But oh my god. I can't believe that bastard Channing got the last laugh. Yeah. If that is how the trailer looked like, what does the documentary itself look like? Well, hopefully we'll never know. Yeah. Hopefully we'll be like how at the end of last season we never found out who won the competition. Well, hopefully we'll never find out how the documentary ended up, because if the trailer was that bad, chances are the documentary was going to be even worse. So hopefully we'll never ever have to find out. Well, Corbin is back for season 4. Yeah, but as himself. And as his character, Chad. Yeah, so... Yeah. I think when it comes back to season 4, you might be like, what happened at Shallow Lake? Stayed in Shallow Lake. Yeah, right, mate. Oh my god. I can't believe Channing got the last laugh. Yeah. Can't believe he got the last laugh. And then finally, just to finish off, Ricky and Gina are now a couple. They snog! They got a snog! Basically, what you want to see happen with Gina and EJ, but they got together in the last season, happened this time. Because you've been saying all year season long how, oh, I don't see Gina and EJ lasting. We've not seen them do much coupling. We haven't even seen them snog. And they've had a whole woods to go and do it, so I don't know what the excuses have been. But Ricky and Gina, quick thought before we go? It won't last. Oh! Seriously? You don't think it's going to last? Well, with Ricky's track record and girlfriends, it ain't going to last. And that's all I'm going to say. Oh, just like that. And that's all I'm going to say. Come back to me for season 4. Oh! Right, okay. That's all I'm going to say now. Right, well, we'll come back to that when we get on to season 4. Yeah. Yeah, so... Final thoughts on the season before we wrap it up. Oh, no. It's my go next. I've got to try and do it without swearing. it just reminded me why we don't see High School Musical 2 in a favourable light. And that's pretty much all I can really say, to be fair. I just think the formula of how this show worked didn't work this season. Yeah. Because it has been, you pick a musical, you spend the 8, 10 or 12 episodes, put it all together, and then at the end you put it on. Yeah. That formula just broke for this season. It just didn't work. I did not like it. Okay. For me, my final thoughts, I really, really wish they did not pick Frozen. Okay. I love Frozen. I love the film. Love the musical. It's been great to have. It's been great to have our West Enders here. Yeah, they are official West End products, which you can buy if you go to the show in London. At the Royal Theatre, Drury Lane. Right. Make sure you shell out your wallets, because West End merchandise is not. It's pricey. It's pricey, but they are so worth it. It's been a great experience to have them come on, but for me, I just wish they chose a different musical than Frozen. I mean, it's been nice that season 2 and season 3 they did not do anything High School Musical related. But for me, I just felt it would have been a lot better if this season did not do Frozen. Would I still probably have not liked it as much? I don't know. I probably still would not have found this season favourable. Yeah. Because a lot of the actors, a lot of the cast of daughters just being like, oh my god, what you think you're playing? Yeah. But I think of the seasons we've watched so far, this has definitely not been my favourite. And that's not because we didn't have enough of Miss Jen. Yeah. But yeah, there you go. That is a wrap. So, one more. Yeah. One final season to do. If you thought I have found this season hard, just wait. Because it's his turn next. It's your turn next, my friend. Your turn to hate it. Oh, God. But we'll explain more of that in detail when we do the first episode of the final seasons. But for now, thank you so much for watching the show. If you loved it, do click the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, I can recommend click that subscribe button. Watch our subscribe. You know, you can see way content episodes of Plus the Mouse. You can be the bird, so it's kind of my official channel. On the next one, all let's just say is au revoir.